Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Happy New Comic Book Day, May 1st, 2024. I hope all you guys found all your books in your cubby, on the new comic book shop wall, mailed to you. However you guys found all your books, I hope you guys found all the books you're looking for this week. I know I did here in the loud, mysterious black bag. I got two books this week to talk about that I read from New Comic Book Day, and then I actually have a stack of back issues and stuff that Free Comic Book Day is coming up this weekend, first weekend in May. Reminder for all of you guys that forgot, don't forget Free Comic Book Day this Saturday at your local comic shop. So yeah, I got some books. We'll go ahead and I guess show off or show and tell, and let's get dived into the loud mysterious black bag as usual. If you guys do like this kind of content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Helps the YouTube algorithm spread me out like peanut butter so more people find my Fun Times channel about comic books. Alright guys, let's get dived into the loud and mysterious black bag. First up, in the number 2 spot, like I said, only two new books. It was an oddly light week for me. DC they didn't have hardly anything coming out this week except some annuals. I took a pass on the annuals. Is what it is. Trying to save money and pick up some cool back issues. I got X-Men 34 right here. Only one more issue in the run. 35 is going to be the last one. I have to admit, I was not like, okay, super cool cover. Right? You got Xavier and all the mutants, you got Cyclops and Jean kind of kissing, Wolverine, Shadowcat, Magneto in some sort of silver armor. Super cool cover. I don't feel like that's what's going on in this issue though. Without spoiling it, there's kind of a questionable decision by one of our longtime favorite X-Men characters, and I don't know if I agree with that. And when you get to reading it, maybe you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about by saying that. But yeah, I don't know if I agree, or maybe there's some confusion about what's causing it. I don't know. Outside of that, I don't want to say that character decision was Duggan's. I don't really know whose decision that was. And so outside of that, I'm just going to focus mainly on Duggan's writing in this specific issue and not a character beat that I completely disagree with. And so in that aspect, it's actually a really good issue. We touch on some of the Duggan storyline that we've been covering with what's been going on with Sync and his relationship with Laura Kinney or the other version of Laura Kinney. And there's maybe a bit of resolution there. And I it kind of dawned on me as I was reading through this issue, guys, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I don't think I saw Sync on any of the teams that were announced for the new X titles. And, that kind of plays out in this book too. And I was a little bit shocked by that, as far as where's Sync. I feel like this isn't a spoiler because look at the team lineups for the new books. Where's Sync going? What's going on with that? And, I'm more invested in what's going on with Sync and Laura through this storyline than I guess anything else is the takeaway from that. And yeah, I don't know. There was some cool Cyclops beats, but it's been almost a year since we really touched on any of that. And yeah, this run's, I don't know my overall takeaway from this run. I feel like there was so much meddling within the X-Men universe and the storyline, and them trying to figure out how they could recuperate sales for the Krakoan era, if they could even, and that caused a lot of dissension, and then you get a 8-issue arc with the story going this way, an 8-issue arc going this way, and it's just that's my takeaway. I'm moving on without getting too too mad about stuff, or it is what it is. The art in that issue is super awesome. That's a great takeaway. I think it's, excuse me, like, name is not on the front cover. Oh, there it is. Cassera. Yeah, the art by Cassera is awesome. I loved the art in that book. I definitely did. And I appreciated the, kind of continuing with Sync's storyline, and the thoughts and impetus behind that. Number 1 spot, Incredible Hulk number 12. This run just continues to be good. We finally have Nick Klein back this week on art, and that definitely kind of brings us back to the flavor that this book has really been hitting such a sweet spot with Philip Kennedy Johnson's writing in this kind of a very indie feeling Hulk book. We have this girl character that has kind of grown attached to all of our hearts, including Bruce Banners and the Hulks, as we see in this issue. We get some cameos by some Strange Academy members, and overall, I can't say more than that. I have really high praise for this book. This book is so much fun. If you're not reading this book, I actually think this is a great jump-on point for this new kind of storyline that we're telling, and you don't need to know too much going into it. You'll get the gist of it, and maybe that'll make you want to read issues 1 through 11, and it's just a really fun run. I am on board this one for the long haul, it seems. I've always been a big Hulk fan, and I'm really glad that we are getting such a well-written, well-drawn, interesting Hulk story that is oddly, it is not that we are not telling the same story of the 1970s Hulk TV series, but it's oddly reminiscent of that in tone, and that I super love. I have high praise for the book. It's a great run. That's what I have for the new books this week. Let's go ahead and get it dived in. You guys have probably been wondering, that is a giant stack. Jacob, what did you pick up here this week? Well, let's go ahead and show it off. I found a bunch of Silver Age gems at my store, and I couldn't pass up. Mostly Spider-Man. We'll go through it. I think it's cool. We got Spider-Man and Daredevil. Marvel Team Up number 25. 25 center. Put these right here. Got Black Suit Spider-Man, Spectacular 129. I just thought it was cool. I don't know. And you can't pass up on Maximum Carnage in a newsstand too. Web of Spider-Man in a newsie. I thought, sure. And check this one out. This is cool. Some low Web of Spider-Man, number 7, 65 center, number 6, and number 5, with this cool Doc Ock cover. This one's really cool too. Look at that. That is awesome. Hulk on Web of Spider-Man. All right. Got Spectacular Spider-Man 50, Alone Against the Aliens. 50th Fantastic issue. Maybe you can see now too. I was like, yeah, okay, I can't pass these up. Look at this cool black suit. Web 9. It's hard to pass up on classic black suit, man. And look at this one too. I thought this was such a cool find. It's that classic cover there, and it's just awesome. It's been homaged to death, and I believe this is, if not the second homage, it's the original. I couldn't remember, but I just saw it and I was like, that's great. I love that. 20-cent Spider-Man. It's a Marvel Tales, but I mean, look at the condition on these too. These are great. Marvel Tales 36, starring Spider-Man. Almost looks like Ramita. Can't tell, but Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 46. So a couple issues before 50. This Incredible Hulk King Size Annual number 9. I don't know. I like the Hulk. 20-cent Marvel Tales Spider-Man. He's just swinging through. 3 guesses why we call this story disaster. Like, army guys are shooting at Spidey, man. Don't do that. Super cool. And then another 20-cent Marvel Tales 44 with Kingpin too. Kingpin cover. I thought these were great finds, man. I was like, you don't see the older stuff as often, right? Spider-Man and Sandman, at least up here in Iowa. Yeah, cool one. Another black suit, Marvel team up, Spider-Man and Nomad, Marvel team up 146. So I think it's 142 that's like the tied for the first. So this is like super early black suit. It's teaming up with Nomad. Oh, check it out, I didn't just notice Taskmaster's back there too, beating up Nomad. Oh man. Look at this. I couldn't pass this up. Dazzler 42 in a newsstand. It's the final issue. I have to assume at this point, like, Dazzler's pretty low print run. So, yeah, if anybody's interested, plug myself. Hit me up on IG. I do sell comics, too. Some of these might be for sale. I don't know. The IG link's below. I got a Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and the Mighty Thor 148 newsstand. Cool Thor and Spider-Man cover. When did you... Man, 60 cent Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Cannonball. So issue 148, 149. And then another 30 center Marvel Tales 39 starring Spider-Man. 20 center, man. Super cool. Got a couple 20 centers in here. And yeah, the Silver Age stuff is like awesome. Awesome stuff. The tentacles and the trap. Look at this Doc Ock cover too, man. That's awesome. Gotta love that. Alright guys, that's what I got this week. If you guys did have fun with this, like, comment, subscribe, press all the buttons. You know how to do it. We'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.